Okay, neat. It has been a while. Let's see if I can get anything going. Let me just remember how to do everything. So I would drop that drink on the floor, put that drink there, do wabba ba. Bop 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 bop. Da 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 da. Job done. Fantastic. Okay. Neat. Microphone should be fine. So get into position. Okay. Let's just check what you're up to. You're fine. Okay. It has been a while since I streamed, and it's been a while since. Alright, that's not Legacy. Why did the chicken cross the road? If you say to get to the other side, I'm going to be very annoyed. Load. Shit, what was I doing last time? Why is it 3 Katos now? What? I will be well soon, hopefully. Okay, so what was I doing? So I know on Kato... Oh, I mean... Turn off Korea might pop up in this stream briefly. Shit, what was I doing? Okay, so I think I was adding... doors? Question mark? Hello? Did I not save the doors? Is it on CN3? Why is there 2? Why are they both the same? What? Now, which... Oh... Yeah, that'll do it. There's the doors I'm adding. Now I remember. Let's hope I don't accidentally do anything on the stream. Okay, that is... Stay on that screen. That is a very quick way to... Whoopsie daisy. What the fuck are you doing? Nothing. Oh no, you're telling me that I'm wrong when... fantastic. Okay, so you are now in... And now that there... Is only one Kato? Is this up to date? Or is this old Kato from... No, this is up to date. But it doesn't have my doors. What has happened? Why do we have 3 Katos now? What the hell? honestly losing fucking track of shit at this point. Okay, I'm gonna swap back to my branch. Back to my branch, not Ryan's. Load this. We'll load that CN3 world that I don't know why it exists. I don't know whether this is the up-to-date one. They all look the fucking same. As far as I'm aware, this is the up-to-date Kato. It has all the campaign shit that you don't usually see. No, I actually need to send the rogue at some point. There's missing textures for some reason. Are these the new... I believe these are the new Venators. But like, there's a whole conversation happening in chat. Okay, so I have you, and do I have you? Okay, so I need to get you all placed, and I need to hook up your scripting logic, because you guys are going to be script-based doors due to the door limit. Battlefront 2 has a very strict door limit, and I'm circumventing that by using the power of, well, scripting. It's nice to know that I was missed. Unlike some people, I don't leave my community. Like, Fab's gone again, by the way, guys. Fab's gone. It's just me. I'm working on Legacy again. So, yeah, good luck. And I feel like playing TF2, so let me keep the momentum for the hour that I have before I give up. Yeah, it's about right. Be a little bit more. Yeah, it's about right. And then a little bit of rotation. And it just needs to be moved back slightly. There we go. This doorway is driving me mad because now it's not good enough. Good question. We're not that far, but we're the remaining part is difficult. No, he did not send me the improved Coruscant. I have a slightly different improved Coruscant, but not his super duper improved one. So I'm just gonna have to make do. I still want to get 1.0 done, but I just, again, I don't. We'll see how things go. I'm confident it'll be this year. I just don't know whether it will be when I wanted it to be. Yes, vertical door 0, vertical door 0, vertical door 1. Up a little bit. There we go. Ryan's taking a little bit of a break. He might come and go, but he's not distracted anymore. He just has some shit going on. It's all okay. Alright, let's get another door down. Need one. Yeah. One. Yeah, there's some boxes I need to add to this room. Surprisingly, I don't think does a door. Somehow this doesn't look. There's a fucking horrible seam, so a door's going here anyway. And then if I just turn it, door there. Door there. Door there, and finally, does there need to be a door there? No, there doesn't. Okay, so what this does is it's the same door layout as the acclimator, except unlike the acclimator, these guys don't bite into the door limit because I'm going to have to do a bunch of lure bajiggery later. What are you fucking doing? So yeah, there's 6 doors there. There's 6 doors over here. Yes, we could Cinder, but that would involve like a massive amount of optimization and probably just asking Claude to do it, to actually place the doors. There's no automated way to do, what's the word I'm looking for? Instances. There's no automated way to do instancing, which is the big difficulty. It's why Legacy is such a pain to work on, because we work with so many things that should be instanced, and we just don't have an easy way to do it. We do have entity groups, but again, that's still, you still have to like manually place it. I suppose you could, in theory, create an automated tool using something like Claude. We do have this new toy, though. This is my shell editor. This allows me to change the lure-based shell of the game that I'm currently trying to improve upon. So I could do things like improve the menus more than we already have. And you get to see things like the multiplayer lobby screen that you never see. This is literally just like it's meant to be in between matches, but you never see it. The character select screen. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff being worked on. But we have a HUD editor, which is basically the same as this, but for HUDs. But I don't have that. Like the exact same thing, but for HUDs. And there's the pause menu. But the thing is that as great as already this tool is significantly better than anything that we've had before, it's still like very limited because ultimately this is all just lure, which is horrible. So this is pretty much just a preview screen, and then this is the code. I am hoping we can do some cool shit with this, but it's miles away from being done. We can do menu backgrounds, we can do stuff like that, but we need to like improve. I don't have any Grievous stuff on hand. Okay. So now all of these guys, I just need to go through, make sure that all of these guys are at the correct height, because they're slightly below where I want them to be. Bam. They're not quite as central as I need them to be, so we're just going to move them slightly. And slightly forward. Just eyeballing it, because trust me, if I slightly to the right. A little bit more. Good enough. Good enough. God, I think the actual door texture is off center. I never feel like it is center. Good enough. Okay. Oh, Razor, you missed the shell editor that allows you to visualize changes to shell menus, such as the main menu, pause menu, and spawn screen, except spawn screen is very unfunctional. And a HUD editor that will probably be bundled in with the shell editor when both of them are finished in 20 years. Rotation looks close enough. About how central is it? Not too far off, a little bit to the right. A little bit to the right. Okay, there we go. Job done. That's fucking central enough. These doors are annoying. I hate them. They're very limited tools. They're not as like versatile though. The in-game stuff would still be better. 100% better. Well, I don't know about Shurist's HUD editor. My shell editor sucks ass. I know that. But to be fair, it's Lua-based shell editing. I'm hoping for something that's kind of like WPF editing, but I'm a bit far off Windows Forms. It's the same principles. Because one requires reverse engineering, a massive amount of reverse engineering the entire game to do, and this just requires, you know, moving shit around and everything's already here working. A lot of stuff in Theoretical's game isn't working, so we'd have to fix that completely. I don't know how well these doors are going to work. They're quite... I've taken the basic principle of scripted doors that obviously many people have done before. I think the only thing I've added is this invisible object beneath the door, which is basically a entity that will be killed and then respawned when the door opens and closes to play the sound. Because that's always been the thing that got me with scripted doors, is the sounds are always horrible. So I want to see if this is a slightly better way of doing it. The rotation is slightly off. To be honest, Fab hasn't touched Endor. I mean, he did this whole Coruscant thing. He made quite a lot of progress on it, and then he's just disappeared now. He was left unsupervised when we went to go do the first assault stuff, so he's just kind of dropped off the face now. And then that one's good enough. Okay. I have heard about the N64 recomp. Mostly because Fab's a little difficult. He likes to get things done and then doesn't get things done. So he keeps things to himself. Again, we've just learnt to work around him. He does a lot. He does share a lot of stuff. He asks, when we ask him to do stuff, these turrets are actually a good example, because he's rigged these up and set them up. I asked him to do it, and he sent it back to me like the next day. Same with the escape pods on both capital ships. But when it comes to like maps and stuff, he's not a perfectionist. He's not even a perfectionist because he's very sloppy with what he does. He just takes forever to do everything, and he won't send anything until it's in a functionally complete state, which takes a while. Okay, these doors are now placed. I'm gonna go lure edit and hopefully not show anything I shouldn't show. Yeah, common scripts. Kato CS. Scrolling. There's a lot of scrolling. Oh, I need to redo the LAATC at some point. So that reminds me. Function. Underscore doors. Proof that Shaman remembered how to. Well, I don't know what you're going to control left for. I'm scrolling to the bottom of the script section. I remember. Shaman remembers how to program. Yes. So. Fuck. How do I do a dictionary? To be fair, I've never used dictionaries until recently, and I've already forgotten how to use them. We must have a dictionary in the script somewhere. There's like 50 places we could have used it, and I'm not using it, so... fuck it, I'll pull it from... Let's just... There we go. Fuck it, okay. Anyway, we're... Play animation. Door name. Shit. Oh my god, how like... Don't vibe code, guys, because you will actually like regress on how much fucking scripting stuff you remember. Yeah, I'll figure that out in a second. Door name underscore open. Pretty sure it's just a comma for combining strings. sure it's just a comma. Oh my god. This is why I should not. This is why I'm not. This is why I should never stop modding. Even for a minute. Because I just fucking forget everything. Even the basic shit that I've known for like years. Where the fuck is my platform script? No. Where's Ryan put it? That's 2 dots. Okay. Apparently. From what I can see, it is 2 dots. So, play animation, door name, that. Rewind animation. On enter region function character if door name door. So I haven't scripted in 2 months. My brain is fried right now because it's late at night. Oh, this is not going well. Figure it out. Okay. If that's probably fine. Oh god, this is you know what? I figured it out. Shaman remembers how to do stuff. See, it's beginning to click. Slowly, it's beginning to click again. My brain is warming up now. Door open name equals true. Comma and close. On exit region, comma and close. Okay. I'm like 20% sure I've got all this like functionally correct. I'm probably making like some veteran but like, oh yeah, this is cringe. Rewind of the door name underscore open. Yep, fantastic. Door open name false. Shit, I have to add a clause for... I have to add a clause for if there's another character in the region. Otherwise, the door will basically bug out. Shit. There is an in-region check from what I remember. Alright, 1 second. We're upgrading from Notepad++. We're upgrading from Notepad++. We're like line 1,000 or something. We're around here, right? Yeah, ATT drop. Moon doors, here we go. Oh god. The problem is in character. If a character is in region, the problem that I have with it is it's going to check against the character we reference as exiting the region. So I need to add a counter. A counter would work, right? Just... Yeah. Yeah, that's the solution here. The counter goes up every time someone enters the region and then goes down every time someone exits it. If the counter reaches 1, not 0, the door closes. I see no... See, I could be incredibly lazy and go grab this from... I think Cal's City of Theedport has scripted doors. But I'm not a lazy cunt. I'm going to figure this out on my own. I think counter works. So... On enter region... door name counter equals, you're not going to believe this, door name dot counter. Yeah, I can math my way out of this, don't worry. Just give me a moment. Let my little brain think for a second. Let my little brain think for a second. Usually I'm fine. I don't know why it's that's because I'm so out of practice. My brain's not used to working this hard. It's been a while. If door name is equal to 0. Oh. Oh, typical Lua mistake. Whoopsie. Gotta make sure it's if and then, otherwise if I don't put the then at the end of the if will then crash the game. If door counter equals yeah. Blarg. And I think that's all about correct. Else door name counter +1 door name counter door name ... Okay. I'm definitely gonna run this through a fucking competent AI at the end of this. Because there's no way that this is gonna fucking work. Never let Shaman script. I'm way too out of practice. Just look at the Gungan game mode. It did not end well. To be fair, AI made that worse. It didn't actually fix anything. If door name count, and then the same check at the end. So on exit region. So else. No, let me put else on that line, I swear to God. And -1 if door name counter is equal to 1, then door name counter -1. Oh, sorry, no, it's just equals 0. We're just going to reset it to 0. There will be... What? Oh, time to have an unlock. So, this way... And at the very beginning, before the statement. So, let me run through my logic here. So, whenever you enter a door region, it is going to first thing it's going to do is assign the variable for the script counter to the one for that specific door.
Hello.
Oh, hello. It will then calculate how many people are within the door region. If it's 0, then it will open or close, and if it's more than 0, then it will stay open, in theory. I have missed something. I don't need that check because you wouldn't be in the region without it being open already, so it will only have to close it. Okay. Scripts are basically what drives the game. It's everything that you see and function is, well, exactly that. It's scripting. Redstone is more, or it's not quite the same. Scripting is like a front end language. It's what designers tend to tamper with, essentially drive the game. They're the controls for the workings of the game. Redstone is more like circuitry. It's much more. I wouldn't say back end. It's much more simplistic. You can do basic byte and binary developments. Like you basically just program in binary using Redstone. This is more like if you were using command blocks. Scripting is command blocks. Redstone is more like computer chip manufacturing, binary based. Anyway, so now I just need to add the dictionary. So for every object within the group, which will be every single one of the fucking doors I've just added, it will create the necessary stuff, I guess. I'm going to end up rewriting this all in a moment. I've just realised there's a couple of things that I need to change due to me introducing the dictionary. Should be fun. Yeah, it should be fine. Is there a dictionary on the fucking Gungan script? There it is. This is what I need. So now we're going to go back to somewhere around, I don't fucking know. It shouldn't even be in the script to start with, so let's put it at the bottom. Okay, so we now have moon_doors list equals, was it square or was it? It was square. See, my memory's so good. No, burp. No, burp. No, burp. It's fine, guys. That's just a script that I wrote before. For every door name in moon_doors list. Do moon_doors. So, basically, I just need to put the name of all of these doors that I placed earlier into this list. And then every time, for every door that's in that list, it's going to assign it a door name variable. and then it'll do the munificent door script here. And in theory, that will then mean all of the doors will open once I make the animations, and they will close once I do the animations. Let me just do a quick check real quick. So you are called nothing. You are CIS vertical door 1. Everything's cooked because this fucking door's unnamed. So I'm now gonna have to fix everything. Oh, fucking hate this, man. Vertical door sound 1. CIS vertical door 1. Oh dear God, hang on. Bear in mind, I have to like do a bunch of shit with this. Oh, thank God. Does this mean your vertical door 2? Okay. Sorry, your vertical door 4, my bad. Vertical door 2. I guess that makes you vertical door 3. Fucking sending me the chicken. I swear to God. Vertical door 5. No, no. I want vertical door 6. Vertical door 7. So there's 8 doors in total. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to go back to... Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? No, that's the dice rolls. Here we go. Oh, no, one too many. So now, all of these will work once I do the animations. In theory, untested. Yeah, not 100% certain. It's been a while. It's been a while. Fucking where is my... There we go. Okay, so now for the fun part. Animation. Oh shit, I have to make... 1 second, let me make animation group. so fucking many animations. 0. Add. 1 add. 2. 2 add. 3 add. 4 add. 5 add. 6 add. 7 add. I'm going for the award for most animation groups on a Battlefront 2 map. It's fucking... Oh yeah, I need to create the animation as well. So that's that done. Animation editor. I did this completely the wrong way around, for God's sake. Right, go to view. Oh. Don't delete anything important. I don't know what the animation limit is. It's as much as you can cram in until the game crashes. I'm sure I'm nowhere near it. So, 0, add. Okay. Runtime. 0.5 seconds, I think. Local translation. Add. And then add. And then this one. Just. I think. Okay. New problem. The door clips. I don't think that's fixable because... Oh, look guys, there's a doorway slightly further into the hallway. Oh, my God, what an idea. So if we just take everything and then... Oh God, moving this is going to be a pain. If we just take everything and then if I just eyeball it so it's close enough. Look guys, it's now in the doorway that it's supposed to be in. Wow. Imagine that. Oh. No. So the doors are in a slightly different location now. I'm gonna go check all the other doorways to see if this is the case anywhere else. Like there's doorways here, but I'm not going to put doors there as well. Okay, so the bridge doors are in the wrong place. You are in the wrong place. You are in the wrong place as well. We should get... are there any... Discord music bot's still a thing. We need to get one for like the voice chat. Get some vibe tunes going. Right, that one's fine. That one's fine. 2 bridge doors are next. Wee. Look guys, the door's now in the right fucking place. Guys, why does Legacy take so long to work on? Just remember, guys, I have been live for an hour, and so far all I've done is place a few doors. The doors don't even function yet. That is how long it takes to work on Legacy. This is still just placing the doors. This is surprisingly not the first live stream where it's taken an hour to place a door. I think the problem with the last time I did a door stream was it took an hour just to get the door placed. Now we have all the doors placed on this stream. Okay, so now that there are still like some dividers, but I'm only putting them on the last ones so that it matches the number of doors in the acclimator. But it does mean on the CIS cruisers, you guys are no longer going to get shredded by snipers, which is obviously what you guys would want. Fantastic, okay. Tremendous. Animation editor, back to CIS vertical door 0. So now it just goes weep, and you can see it doesn't show up in the fucking ceiling. It just goes up. Fantastic.
I'm just eating. That's the reason I'm quiet.
Cool, fantastic. Okay, so we're now going to create a new animation group. We're of course going to create CIS vertical door 1. Add. What object is going to use? Well, you're not going to believe it's going to use CIS vertical door 1. Wow. How long is this going to be? It's going to be 0.5 seconds long. It's going to new key, that, a height of 4. And job done. Sorted. Bam. Now that door opens as well. Oh, sorry. Local translation.
Yeah, basically, this mod is all about recreating Battlefront 3 in the engine of Battlefront 2.
So
many
that
years
door,
have passed since then.
that door will now hang just at the correct height. So fantastic. So now we're going to go create vertical door 2. And it's going to use, shockingly, vertical door 2. It's going to have runtime 0.5 seconds, local translation. It's going to have that. Yes, yet another door done. See, bam, look, it opens. So basically what happens is when you go into the door, it's going to open, it's going to hold at that top, and it's going to come back down when you exit, in theory. And then it should also make the sounds for opening and closing, although they might be a little bit more buggy than the typical doors. But yeah, that's because they're going to be explosions, classed as explosions. But yeah, that's the plan. And then once I get these placed, I can then add them to Deso. And then it's all about getting Dathos up with space to ground so that we can have more multiplayer tests. Probably. Okay, so yeah, vertical door 3. Add. Delete. I closed the window that I need. So they're all pretty uniform. They all work pretty much the same. Except this one, because I haven't added a position. There we go. there we go. We now have yet another door that opens. Just a quick check that it opens high enough. Oh, just 2 more doors. 6, add. 6, add. 0.5 seconds, local translation. Bap. Bap. Pow. As far as I'm aware. That's all of them. 7. Add. 7. Add. Runtime. 0.5. Local translation. Bam. 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 Okay. So, in theory, I now have the animations done. So, this now should work. The only thing I need to add now is the killing and respawning of the sound guys who are underneath the doors. Where's the sound emitter? There they are. So, just a reminder, guys, I'm doing this because Battlefront 2 has a door limit of, I think it's however many can fit in memory, and this is how you get around it. So this is the vertical door, so it's underscore sound. So respawn object door name ... underscore sound. So in theory that should now work. I don't see any massively functional problems with this, probably. Yeah. Door open name equals door name open, shockingly. Maybe a small potential issue in multiplayer with people, multiple characters fucking around in the doorways, but you know, cope, I guess. Just fucking delete the doors. Take away your door privileges. Okay, so you are script. Let's munch parameters for this. Munch common. Have I even munched this build yet? I must have. I have. How the fuck did I must have munched it if we loaded it. I don't fucking know. Bam, munch. That's gonna take forever. Data BF3 original. Okay, munch. I'm beginning to remember why I don't use munges now. Yeah, well, that its munges aren't great. That's why I avoid using them. I use the original bat files because you know I'm a Chad. I was holding down enter, not work anymore. God damn it, Ryan. It's like 50 million fucking files. I'm pretty sure if I leave it, it gets skipped. Right, let's just go check the important thing, and that there's not already a fucking log file saying my script failed. Okay, that should be good. Somehow my script survived. Game data add-on, BF3, no. Pow. See? I do know my things. I got no script munge errors. I'm actually really proud of that.
Congratulations.
Somehow, Shaman, 2 months, like, out of no AI use. No AI use, no like looking at logs, a little bit of code sampling from my own code, which is fine, but I did it. It all worked. You just need to warm up my brain a little bit, and it works. So you are good to go. I think I need Kato from this build, which hasn't munged yet. But this is slightly bigger than this, so surely this is the more up-to-date one. I don't know. Things got messy during the multiplayer test, and I haven't obviously got around to cleaning things up. I can't remember if I actually made any changes in the multiplayer test that might indicate what was potentially changed. I think the CN3 was generated from trying to send it to Ryan to munge. Where the fuck are you at? Oh, you're munging exactly what I need you to munge. Fantastic. Please hurry the fuck up. I've got shit I want to do. Like, test if my vertical doors now work. I hate these doorways. I hate them. I honestly don't think the doorways are on correctly. I think it's an issue with the doors. Oh, fine. It will be more noticeable in game if it's a problem. No. Welcome to Munge Town. Right, I got nothing prepared to work on while we wait for this to munge, so I don't really know. Oh, yeah, I get to show off the... So, this is the fighter class. So the transports in Battlefront 3 Legacy, they follow a very, like, weird spline setup. I tried to use entity path zones, which basically means that the fighter the fighter splines act like planning, or at least they're supposed to, but I don't think it works. What the fuck? Oh, that's the campaign character spawn. Okay. Where the fuck's the hero ship spawn? Pretty sure that's like one of the last things I did. Did I save the hero spawn hero ship spawns? Honestly, don't remember. It's so cool until you hide the campaign layer, and suddenly all the shit, all loads of shit is just gone. That and sound streams are the usual two that I hide. No. No. I think Legacy Starfighters behave pretty much the same as stock Battlefront 2. Especially now, because the speed's been decreased compared to what it used to be. Oh my god, what the fuck are you munging now? Okay, are you done? You're done. Okay, fantastic. Rename Kato. Oh, Molly's playing Cult of the Lamb. Okay, lads. Oh, I could have fixed the LATC. Well, we'll do that because the game's going to take like 20 years to load the map. Yup. Since when did I have the Soul map pack installed? I just saw that. I have the Soul map. Since when did I have the Soul map pack installed? Who would have that dirty mod created by Marth installed? Unclean mod. Right. 2 decades it's going to take to load. Fix this.
Is it possible to include like loading music in the game?
Theoretically, I do believe it is possible. I was planning it at some point, but never got a chance to play with it.
Could be
There's
interesting.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of exe edits have been made, and we are looking at. I am deeply considering going complete overhaul and making Legacy a completely standalone version of the game. But I'm only going to go down that route if I am allowed to distribute it properly. Either as an unlisted Steam mod, so a product on Steam that requires you to own Battlefront 2 but is delisted from the store, or if we can get a GOG store listing like Fallout London. So basically, Legacy would still be how it is now, but you have to go to a website to press an install button that will then add it to your Steam library if you own Battlefront 2 on Steam.
Like the in official Portal 2 mods.
Kind of. It's not quite the same, but similar.
Okay.
Battlefront 3 Legacy would essentially be hosted on Steam, and then it would just. Okay, fantastic.
Cool.
Cool. Cool. That was a massive waste of fucking time. Where is my game data folder? Let us deploy the mod tools. Maybe adding 8 animated doors doesn't help. What do you guys think? Do you think adding 8 additional animated doors helped? It's probably just a script execution thing. Still much in the fucking background. No, oh my god. No, we don't want to look at Razor's fucking profile. Right, while that loads, I'm gonna get my dog in my room before he fucking pisses himself. On the bed. On the bed. Get on the bed. Get on the fucking bed. Right, there you go. Happy now? I know, now you want me to go to bed. But it's not time. I'm not ready. Chocolate Labrador. In a little while. Shit's still loading. For your information, guys, this is why you do not munge while in the background of trying to run the game. It does make everything munge incredibly slowly. Sorry, load incredibly slowly. It's fine. I imagine there's going to be like a message severity 3 or just something fucking ridiculous. It might be runtime memory, actually. Now that I think about it. I don't care. I want these doors implemented, and this is the only real way I can implement them. But technically, it'll be worse for Galactic Civil War because I think we have to do this to double the animation. Well, no, it'll still be 8 animations, but we have to double the number of animated objects. Because obviously, it's still one of the capital ships will always have to have script animated doors due to the door limit. So I was going to do Nebulon. Yeah. Oh my god. Every time Draxin, you've been told this before. I'm 100% certain you've been told this before because I think I was the one who told you. Fucking annoys me when people are like, oh, does it run on Linux? Of course it fucking runs on Linux. Battlefront 2 runs on Linux. Legacy runs on Linux. Shit doesn't just magically stop working. Well, that's a lie. It's Linux. That is actually the whole thing, but... Okay, why... Why do you crash my game? Why do you crash my game? Don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care, don't... Yeah, there's a lot of... Oh. I see. Yes. Yes, this all must be a bit of a problem. Ah. I forgot. I think Ryan made a bunch of systemic changes after the multiplayer test, which shouldn't crash the game? No, it would just be some entities would be missing. It shouldn't outright crash the game. It's just command post lights and turrets that have changed names. I don't think he made any other sweeping systemic changes. Well, this complicates things. Because I don't think I fully integrated with, because there were a lot of changes. Oh, does fucking Ryan source branch have those changes implemented? Open data folder. So I agree with the changes he made because some of them were quite logical. File load, Kato. Believe this is the new. Yeah, this is new. Does this have the new changes? CP1, yes. Okay, well done me. So, everything that I've just done is a complete waste of time. It's all been... This is the updated version of Kato, because this has all of the... most of the changes, I believe. and it's obviously fairly up to date. Yeah, these are the new Venators. So this is literally just the doors. I just need to bring the doors. Okay. So this is the real Battlefront 3 Legacy. Yeah, this is the real deal. I gotta port my doors over to this version of the map and then compile this version of the map. And then in theory, this version of the map probably doesn't crash. I'm not certain of that. I'm not certain on what's crashing it to start with. Yeah, nah, this complicates shit. This makes me want to burn. Okay, so actually that's exactly the photo I wanted. I wanted to check the fucking log again. Bring me back, I want to see the logs. Oh, it's forward. I was going the wrong way. Fuck. Game data. Show me the log. I require the logs. I go down. Blap. Don't care. Huh. Fascinating. Really? Really? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yup. What? I'll deal with that. Okay. I mean, the vertical doors and sound entities aren't even loading anyway. So what you whinge? Oh, okay. So by the looks of things, from what I can tell, a large amount of the problems I'm facing is due to the systemic problems. Systemic changes that are made across all of Battlefront 3 Legacy. So while I don't think that should be breaking things to this degree, I think it needs a lot of review. It's gonna be absolute chaos. I might just create a Claude project to clean everything up, because essentially what happened was, following the multiplayer, like, me and Ryan rushed to get our builds synced up for the multiplayer test, and then immediately afterwards, Ryan made some very large sweeping changes, which is why I migrated onto his branch. but his branch is again missing changes that's on my branch, such as the vertical doors. So now that I'm trying to play between two different versions of Legacy, it's created this problem where I'm not 100% certain on what's broken, because I didn't make these large sweeping systemic changes, and then everything from the version of the map from my branch is obviously missing, because yeah, it's a bit of a problem. So what I'm probably going to have to do is create a new layer, move all my doors and regions onto that layer, export that layer, import it into the Ryan branch version, compile that, and fingers crossed that should resolve most of it. I don't. Again, I think I just have to munge all of Ryan's stuff and use all of Ryan's stuff. I'm a bit concerned about the shader patch sides not being found. That's a bit abnormal, because they definitely exist. So why couldn't they be loaded? I don't know. As I said, there's been a lot of changes. And I'm just gonna have to investigate everything. And shit's still munging. Shit is still munging in the background. Okay, I'm gonna pause development for now, just because I need the munge to finish, because that's still going. I need to rat out all of the changes from that differ from my branch that Ryan made. I then need to move all of the unfinished stuff from my branch onto Ryan's branch, munge it again, create a new clone of Ryan's branches so that my changes don't overlap with his, blah 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 blah, blabbity blue blob, and then eventually I'll be able to confirm if my scripted doors work. And when my scripted doors work, I can move on to the LAATC, because I need to change it, because at the moment it's one object, which is why you can't kill it after it drops the ATTE. So I need to change it to be two separate objects, so the ATTE is separate from the LAATC. That way you can kill them while they're together, or you can kill the LAATC after the fact. It also means I can lower its health pool. After that, it's just some more background ships. There's a lot of empty void space, and people have suggested I add some static or some more animated ones. So I need to do that. And then I just need to get all the other maps up to date and up to par. Pretty much just Datho is definitely the next one who's getting Space to Ground, just because it's the most complete. Like, without a doubt. Just look at the amount of fucking objects. So Datho, it's mostly just a prop over here. Yeah, there's a prop that's supposed to be here. That's why there's a bunch of crates there. Some lights that are missing from this cave that needs to be added. And then yeah, everything's just gonna work. There's some whole patching we need to do around the edge of the map. That's easy, and then we're just working on the Space to Ground. And then Dathomir will be ready for multiplayer testing. I'll just release an update. I'll add it to the multiplayer pool, so you can play Datho as well, complete with its hunt mode. Then we'll have Kato, Deso, and Datho. Yavin requires quite a bit of work. Basically, oh, it's not even in this version of them. Oh no, it's there. Basically, you can see that the terrain has had to be shrunk down. This is due to shader patch terrain was literally crashing with the original 4 size terrain, which was like 4 times the size it is now, as you can tell by all the background trees that are still placed. These background trees, while functional, are a bit problematic, so I need to find a better solution to doing this. I'm probably going to shrink down this forest background model and just use that. And then obviously I only need to use background trees to the corners of the map, which is obviously going to be a bit better. And then there's a few like little objects around Yavin I still want to place. And then this map will be ready for multiplayer testing. Yippee. Then I'll probably take a look at Bespin. Bespin, I think it's mostly just the space to sky to ground stuff. I believe it's mostly just the sky to ground stuff. I don't want to make these platforms playable from what I remember. I think this is in the same boat of Kato, where it just needs a full remake and not a lot of actual touching up. It's a pretty okay map as it is. Yeah, it's mostly just the sky to ground stuff and making the gas platforms playable where we can. Windows, that was it. I was also going to make, the windows here actually work. So that you can see through. Because that will look nice. And there's like a few other mesh improvements that are needed. Like where it's stretched here. But Yavin is, to be honest, Bespin's quite a nice map already. And then finally, not including Venator, which I'm just working on whenever I feel like it. Invisible Hand just has a few seams that need to be fixed. And Coruscant, which is obviously in Fab's incapable hands. It's just Tatooine, which just needs its props still. And then that will get space to ground as well. If you can't tell, I'm very tired. And that will just get its space to ground updated. And then it just needs to be extended to the horizon. And yeah, it's just props. Oh, there's a bunch of fucking material. Now I remember. I'd started this, but basically a large amount of the materials on Tatooine are kind of cooked from how it was imported. And I was beginning to fix it. I think most of this corner is fixed. It's like a very minute change. It's more visible in world edit than it is in game. But it's still about doing things properly, because I think Ryan modified shader patch to work with the Tatooine buildings, so it's important that I fix it to all be proper. But basically, you can see where like there's ridges along the top of this building, and if we find some more older unpatched buildings. To be honest, that was probably a good example, but my controls are a bit cooked. Honestly, it takes like a second. This building, you can see they're not here when they're supposed to be. So it's just going along the entire map, fixing that, and then adding props. It's a cool map. I'm excited to begin working on Tatooine again. Anyway, yeah, so that's all the work from me that needs to be done for most of the work from me that needs to be done for 1.0. I do have the surest safe version of Coruscant. I don't have the Fab version. I think this is the up-to-date one. This might be the old one, actually. Yeah, I think this is the old one. But I have a version of the updated Coruscant. I think I do have the most up to date version somewhere. I don't think it's just not in this branch. But yawning again. I do apologise. If Fab doesn't get back to me with an up-to-date version of his, then I have surest safes to fall back to, which isn't the end of the world. It's just a bit of a downgrade from what I wanted. And obviously I can solve the problems myself. So I'm still managing. I'm going to go sleep now. Stay tuned. I'm going to be trying to live stream regularly again, as well as doing the mod tutorial series. It's just trying to keep myself motivated. It's rough. But good night.